This podcast is supported by FX's English Teacher. Last year's critically acclaimed series returns to follow Evan, Gwen, and Marky as they vie for their students' divided attention. See why Cosmopolitan called its premiere season a masterclass of comedy, while Glamour raved it's the year's funniest and most heartwarming new comedy series. FX's English Teacher. All new Thursdays on FX. All episodes now streaming on Hulu.
Routine, adjective, used to describe an individual whose spirit is unyielding, unconstrained, one who navigates life on their own terms, effortlessly. They do not always show up on time, but when they arrive, you notice. An individual confident in their contradictions. They know the rules, but behave as if they do not exist. Routine, the new fragrance by Miu Miu, defined by you.
Heather is a nurse practitioner from United Healthcare.
We meet patients wherever they live.
During a house call, she found Jack had an issue.
Jack's blood pressure was dangerously high.
It was 217 over 110.
So they got Jack to the hospital and got him the help he needed.
He had had a stent placed in his heart, preventing a massive heart attack.
If it wasn't for my guardian angel, I wouldn't be here.
Hear more stories like Jack's at UnitedHealthcare.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan, area, limitation, and exclusions apply.
Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. I see you. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits. Every
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we're live every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. That's every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
It's gonna be good, but you gonna be okay. And do not give up even if you make the same mistake. Yeah, it's tough, so just try to get your head right. I know you were searching for some answers, and you was dead right. Yeah, you was. I know they tried to make you think that you was crazy. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Now every time you come around, you just be scoping, don't be saying. I keep my mouth closed and I just listen. We never been on the same. You can say we different. It's like hard bitter swallow when there's no chaser. So go ahead and crush it. Let me take a toast with ya. Some places cloudy up another day. You can choose wrong or you can fix your way. Life's too short to be playing games. But if you sure you gon' make a change, I know that you try hard and you gon' be okay. Please don't give up, cause I promise you gon' find your way. After the storm is over, you'll see it wasn't all for nothing. You'll see that it wasn't all for nothing. Hey. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Today is fuck fentanyl. Let me start the live over again on Instagram because I was playing my music, so they flagged me. But it's all good. Before we go on,
I do want to give a moment of silence for the ones who didn't make it here today, for the ones who's not here for whatever reason. Let's give this moment to them. I do have a couple of announcements that I do want to share with you guys before we get into the episode. One, happy birthday to all the Libras that's out there. Congratulations to all the married couples that just got married. Mariah, Duke, congratulations. I married my first couple this weekend. Super excited. You know, it definitely gave me a different type of joy that I can't even explain. So, if you're getting married soon and you need somebody to marry you, holla at your girl. Coming up on the couch, we got Dre Austin, October the 17th. Also, October the 25th, I will be performing. And if anyone is looking for some events to do with your children, this is going to be a really dope event. It's the Kids Zone 6th Annual Fall Festival. It's from 12 to 5 p.m. And everything is absolutely free. They'll have the trunk or treat, face painting, arts and craft, moon bounce, playground, livestock. They gonna have goats, okay? I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about the actual goats. Also, Frios will be there. I can't wait. And I mentioned to you guys last night about the Frios raffle. If you guys didn't hear, I will give you guys announcements on the couch. The only way you'll know about this raffle is if you tune into the couch. I decided I'm not even going to post it. You have to be tuned in to know. Let me tell you guys what all of the prizes are. It's only $5. It's only $5 to enter. And you can enter as many times as you want to. You get a pair of Thunder tickets for 2 games. That's 4 tickets. 4 Thunder tickets. I'm just saying. That's for game 1028 and 1030. You'll also get 12 Frios gourmet pops. And you can use that for whatever you want. You can even donate it to your daughter's or your son's class for them to have a class party with some gourmet pops. You'll also get a Fast and Furious die-cast collectible. And you'll also get an oil change. Who can beat that? Like I said, you can only hear this on the couch. You can also text her on Instagram under OKC Frios and tell them that you heard it on the couch about the raffle. If you tell her that you heard about the raffle, you never know. She might be like, you know what, you can enter right now. Or she might be like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and enter you for free since you the first one. You never know. I'm just saying. So, hey, if you would like to, tap in. This is a really, really good, man. You see all these prizes? This is one person gets all of this. Y'all, you can't beat that. And if you, I don't know, you can't beat that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that tune in and keep up with the couch. I really appreciate your support, your love, and your positive vibes. Hey, Denise, I see you. Now, let's go ahead and get into this episode because we have a lot to talk about. And I'm in a lot of pain. But my wife got me this Tiger Balm that is amazing. And it's burning my eyes, but it's doing its job right now. It's definitely doing its job. Oh, before I get into this, did y'all hear about Tuesday? It's supposed to be a government shutdown. A government shutdown. And a lot of government workers they'll be laid off, furloughed, unpaid, and they don't even know how long. If you guys was wondering, you know, if we're being affected by the things that's happening in society, yeah, we are. We are. It's a lot of shit that's going on. And a lot of shit that y'all not paying attention to because y'all so focused on one thing, or y'all so focused on a certain thing, but it's not your fault, because that's also put in place for you to be focused on this one thing, so all of this shit can be happening right underneath your nose. I'm just saying. Let's get into this episode. First of all, fuck fentanyl. If you watching right now and you don't like fentanyl, put the middle fingers in the comments. Fuck fentanyl. I don't know about y'all, but anybody that is dealing fentanyl, I don't have no type of respect for you. I don't. Like, I understand, hey, I gotta get my money and da-da-da. I understand that. But fentanyl, out of all drugs, fentanyl? I know y'all probably like, but what about meth? What about... I get it. But fentanyl, you know for a fact what it is doing. And you literally... Some people are going out their way to buy some, so they can sell it. And there are some people that's going out their way to do it. Am I judging them? No. I'm just speaking on fentanyl. Period. California had the most deaths from fentanyl. West Virginia had the highest rate. South Dakota had the fewest deaths, which that was like, I think they said like 38. To know that any of our states, like say I named your state, to know your state is even being mentioned when it comes to fentanyl, doesn't that bother y'all? That lets you know that it's a problem where you're at. And don't think that just because they said the highest deaths of this and this and that, I have more information to share with you. And it might surprise you, it might not. And I know that they really want to spin the narrative that there's just some person in each state that is the fentanyl drug dealer that has an abundance of fentanyl. I know they want to try to spin that. But I know if you've been watching The Couch, then you know I always tell you, I don't believe that. I truly believe that the government is placing fentanyl where they want, an abundance of it. Because I just don't really see a regular person having 10 million pounds of fentanyl. Like, where did you get 10 million pounds of fentanyl from? That, it irks my nerve every time I think about these drug busts of fentanyl. It irks my nerves because I'm like, I mean, it's... Come on, let's be for real. They already said that Charlie Kirk video was a holograph. What makes y'all think we ain't in a holograph? It's just a really good one. And we ain't been to the edge of where the holograph ends. I'm just saying. The DA in Oklahoma is making sure to charge not only fentanyl drug dealers, but fentanyl users as well. If you are a user of fentanyl, nobody's judging you. If you get caught with that fentanyl, I don't give a fuck if you like, oh, I was just about to smoke this. You think they gonna be like, oh, go ahead, get high, enjoy. No, they not. They're gonna charge you basically as if you're dealing it. Because you damn near getting the same amount of time as a person who was selling it. But you had it in your possession. Do y'all believe that, you know, anyone who gets caught with fentanyl or anyone who's, distributing fentanyl, do y'all believe that they should get the maximum? Do y'all believe that they should be charged? Or do y'all believe that they should be charged like a light sentence? Like it doesn't mean anything. No, I believe that they should be fucking charged. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Yes, they should be fucking charged to the max. Because you really are literally sitting out here trying to intentionally kill people. You intentionally kill people. You intentionally killing our people. Not just black people, but people that is out here in society. Our kids. I don't have kids. I'm talking about the kids of the world. You are putting their lives in jeopardy for $1. And I don't think it's acceptable. So do I believe that any drug dealer that is selling fentanyl should get the max? Hell fucking yeah. Goodbye. Get the fuck off these streets. Do I believe that, people out there selling meth and heroin should get the max? Hey. I'm going to tell y'all like this. They said even just a small dose, just a little fingernail clipping of fentanyl can kill. I know hella motherfuckers that's been on meth for years. I know somebody that loves heroin. And she been on it for years. She's still up and kicking. I don't know too many people that has been doing fentanyl for years and centuries. And no. People still doing water right now. I know some of the same crackheads since I was a child. So, yes, I believe that fentanyl drug dealers should get the max. And if you get caught with fentanyl, I don't give a fuck if you're doing it or not. I'm not saying that you should get the max. But you need to be taught a lesson too. Because for some reason y'all think it's a game to be doing fentanyl and distributing fentanyl, and some people even think lacing people is cool. It's not cool. You have no idea what someone is allergic to or how it can affect someone, or that's probably how a lot of people have died because their friends or someone around them laced them thinking that, okay, well, I'm just trying to relax them, or whatever you believe the reason why you should lace somebody. It's not cool. Lacing people and not knowing what it can do to them, you an evil motherfucker. You are an evil motherfucker to literally put somebody's life in jeopardy. You literally Russian roulette a motherfucker. And getting off. Motherfuckers get off by this shit. They don't care. That's why so many dealers that's still selling fentanyl. You think they give a fuck? I know the fuck they hear the shit. I know they hear motherfuckers say fuck fentanyl. I know they hear motherfuckers talking shit about fentanyl. You don't think that they still not picking it up and selling it? That's why it's still being sold. They know them warnings. Just like some of the people that's doing it and asking for it. They know the warnings too. But what about the ones that these drug dealers aren't telling them what they giving them for real? They not telling them that they lacing they shit. They just getting them hooked. Now they coming back. They asking for whatever you had the last time. And now you like, well, I ain't even got that same batch. I got a new batch. But that last one actually had fentanyl in it. Now I got some pure fentanyl though. You want that instead? And because you trying to get to that same high, you thinking, okay, pure. Now it's going to be better than the first time because it's pure. Now they got you hooked like that. Now you immune to it. Now it's not affecting you. Now you ain't fighting for your life after you take some fentanyl. Because now your body used to it. Now that fight ain't finna be so hard. So when your drug dealer's like, yeah, shit, I got some pure, you like, bet. I don't know what the fuck they talking about on the internet, talking about they gonna die from a this, that. I ain't dead. Now you feeling like Superman, Superwoman. So now you like, run it. Give it to me. Now you telling people stories about how you survived on doing fentanyl. And now it's your drug of choice. Well, it can be your drug of choice. But if you get caught with that shit, you going straight to prison just like the motherfucker that's selling it. Goodbye. Bye. Now go get clean. And learn the reason why you shouldn't be doing that again. Period. I'm just saying. According to Google, fentanyl is coming from Mexico and China. I don't know why. I don't believe that. I just don't. Because I feel like they literally, first of all, the government controls the narrative. No matter what you believe, no matter what you think, no matter how you, I don't give a fuck who you hearing it from. Whether it's from me, whether it's from, I don't give a fuck who it's from. You don't even have to believe me. At all. The government controls the narrative. So how do we not know that they are controlling the fentanyl, where it's coming from, what we think of it, what the everything that we think of fentanyl right now? They saying 80% of the fentanyl was seized on the southwest border. Okay. So does that mean that it's just because it was seized? How about the other motherfuckers just didn't get caught? You want to know why they didn't get caught? Because they working for the government. So, of course, they're going to catch the package that they sent down to the southwest side to keep a blind eye. I ain't even finna say it. Okay. Did you know that they also said that Omaha, do y'all know where Omaha is? Nebraska. They saying that Omaha was ranked as the worst city for drug use. And throughout the U.S. base on this, that's the wave system. Wichita, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and Mesa. They tied for the runner-up as the worst cities for drug use. Now, it's a reason why these cities are specifically targeted. Most of us down south. Why? What's the reason why we're targeted? Why is the drug use so bad in these specific areas? Extremely bad. What's really going on? Yet the fentanyl is coming from China, Mexico. I thought China wasn't fucking with us. They not fucking with us, but we getting fentanyl from them. Y'all deporting everybody, but we getting fentanyl from Mexico. ICE is out, but we getting fentanyl from Mexico. Come on. Let's be for real. They are spending this the way they want. The way we can get fentanyl off the streets. Pay attention. Pay attention to who's selling it. I'm not saying turn into an informant. I'm just saying, protect your family and your neighborhood. If you don't want no drug selling in your neighborhood to be fentanyl, you better know what to do. You better know what they used to do back in the day. We run this neighborhood. This our neighborhood. We a village, so we taking care of it. If I feel like somebody disrespecting our neighborhood, then we gonna handle up. Period. Why aren't we doing that now? Especially the way times are right now. Especially the way things are going. Why aren't we doing that right now? Some of y'all even allowing your own friends and families to sell fentanyl. It ain't bothering you until somebody that dies that's close to you is affected. Now you like, fuck fentanyl. Motherfucker, we been saying that. It's been fuck fentanyl. It's still fuck fentanyl. It's fuck fentanyl till I die. Some of y'all don't care enough to spread the word. Some of y'all don't care enough to teach your kids. Some of y'all don't care enough at all. Y'all don't even want these streets clean. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all like, shit, this streets ain't got shit to do with me. But it has everything to do with you, especially if you have kids. Especially if you have kids. You think they're not going to get a hold of fentanyl one day, maybe, somehow? Yes, they can. Right before your eyes. And you thinking that you shielding them from the world and keeping them. I don't care how many prayers you pray over them. That's not going to stop the world from being dangerous. Yes, it can. A shield of protection can be over them. But what if their best friend was like, hey, let's do this? A shield of protection is still over them as the drugs is going over their system and carrying them to the other side. Yeah. It can really happen. It can be your child. It can be your brother, your mother, your sister. Anyone you know that might be in pain, looking for a pain pill. Anyone you know that might be just out partying, that likes to party and do drugs. Anybody can be a victim. Period. It's fuck fentanyl all day. I'm just saying. It just doesn't make any sense how nobody's really taking the time to teach their kids. No, let me not say nobody. A lot of people aren't. Teach their kids about the dangers of not even just the world, but specifically fentanyl. Because fentanyl now they're saying fentanyl has been coming in weed, shrooms, some of your favorite drugs that you like to do, ecstasy. Anything could have fentanyl in it. Any one of us can be a victim if we're in that lifestyle. Period. How are we going to stop it? What are we going to do? Spread the word. Talk about it. Teach your kids about it. When I go to a doctor and I know I'm about to have surgery, I specifically ask, are y'all using fentanyl? Some people might, and the doctors, the first thing they want to tell me is, oh no, this ain't the street fentanyl. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't want the word fentanyl in my drug list of what was inside of my system. Period. I'm sorry, I just don't. And I stand on that. And they like, well, you know, we only have such and such, or we'll do this, or we have to. And then my wife would be like, damn, that's what Michael Jackson died from. I'm sorry, but I don't want fentanyl in my system. I just don't. And I'm standing on that, period. And anytime I get a chance, if I ever see anybody, and I'm not like specifically just watching, but if I come across something, especially if it got to do with fentanyl, I'm immediately trying to school whoever is around to listen. I don't care. I'm talking about it. I'm like, because, you know, sometimes people be like, well, you know, what is your podcast about? And I'm like, we talk about everything. But some of the staple subjects is fuck fentanyl, mental health talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are certain things that I like to specifically talk about because we have to keep talking about it. If I keep talking about it, eventually, it's going to stick. Eventually, when y'all have kids, y'all going to have that talk. Eventually, y'all literally going to be like, you know what? Janelle made a point. I need to start testing my drugs that I do since I'm going to be out in this world. I'm going to be doing this and this and that. Ain't nobody judging you for what you do. All we saying is be safe with what you're doing. Period. Just do it. Just be safe. Be safe. I know it's time consuming to test your drugs. But it's also time consuming to burn it down and put it in a syringe and shoot it up, right? But y'all still do it. Not everybody. I'm just saying the people that do it. Y'all still do it though. It's time consuming. But it has to be done. If you want to make for sure that you're safe, that you don't die trying to get high. I like that I did that. No, for real. Then you need to test your shit. You need to make for certain that you're safe. And don't dare buy any drugs from anyone and then invite somebody else to get high with you. Because imagine you invite this person, you guys both get high, you wake up, and only they did. How would you feel? How would you fucking feel? And I'm sure there's a story that's out there right now that is just like that. It's okay to lead yourself astray, but to lead the next motherfucker astray? Come on now. Y'all got to start taking responsibility and accountability for that shit. Some of us are followers and some of us are leaders. If you are one of those leaders, you cannot be leading people the wrong way. And if you are, please don't lead them down the fentanyl road just because you don't want to be alone doing it. And that's the problem with some drug users, is they don't want to be a drug addict by themselves. That's why sometimes when they see some of their friends or somebody around them get clean, they be like, man, I ain't fucking with you. Shit, fuck you. You different. You changing. You this, you that. But it ain't even that. It's just they don't want to be alone getting high. Some people do want to be alone getting high. But some people want people around them getting high with them. Watch out for those people that always want to be like, hey, get high with me. Hey, try this new drug with me. And growing up, teenagers do that. They do that. So if you thinking that your child cannot be susceptible to the shit that's happening, you are in fucking denial. Because during that teenage age, that is when peer pressure is the most. I'm telling you. That's when it's happening the most. Peer pressure is in the classrooms, in the bathrooms, in the this and the that, in the school, in the in the sports. And the kids are going to fucking fold. They're going to fold. Look at some of these parents that's raising them. Y'all folding in these streets. Y'all can't even stand on business. How you expect your kids? You ain't even teach your kids, really. They don't even know the dangers of this shit because you ain't even schooled them. You only schooled them about the normal stuff. Nah, you need to get in detail. You need to get in detail and let them know, hey, my baby, you know, you go to school, people going to peer pressure you, but they going to peer pressure you for some specific shit. And if they give you a pill, you know what I'm saying? Kind of think about if that pill might have fentanyl. They be like, well, what's fentanyl? Fentanyl, you know, you can only take just this much and you can die from it. You know what I'm saying? Tell them. Be real. Y'all talking about y'all real motherfucker. Be real about the dangers of fentanyl. Not that you trying to scare your child, but you trying to be real with your child so they can know that when that peer pressure come in this school, you already know how to handle that shit. You know how to handle it because I taught you. You know how to handle it because you don't want to be dead. You trying to make it to college. Not every child knows about the dangers of fentanyl because not every parent is teaching their child about the dangers of fentanyl. They'll let them hear it on the internet before they teach it to them. That's not acceptable. They need to know. They need to know now. Because if you don't tell them now, then tomorrow they might be in school and they might be peer pressured. And you might be getting a call saying that your child passed away in the bathroom. Because they was getting high. Or they passed away under the bleachers because they was getting high under the bleachers. Like I said, they saying there is weed that has been found with fentanyl, traces of fentanyl in it. So, I mean, it's not even just about protecting them from pills. It's about protecting them from everything that has to do with drugs, period. Whether it's as innocent as a fucking gram of weed, they need to know. They need to know. So do your due diligence and spread the word. Spread the word in your community. Spread the word to your children. Spread the word to your family. Any of your family members that have been drug dealers. I mean, not drug dealers. That have been on drugs like your whole life. That you've been knowing them. They probably been on drugs. And they probably don't know. Hey, fam, I need you to know that I understand that you're a crackhead. I understand that you like to do crack. That's cool. You know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I respect you. Whatever. But I need you to know that there are drugs that's out there right now that can be in the drugs that you like. So you need to either, here, let me give you these test strips, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep your family that you know that's getting high, keep them protected. Even though they grown. I get it. I get it. But do you really give a fuck about them? Do you love them? Do you want to protect them by any means necessary? Sometimes that just means telling them. That's all you got to do is tell them. That's it. Be the warning label for your people. Be the warning label for your children of what the fuck is out there. It's not even the fact of gun violence and it's the fact that people are intentionally making sure that there is fentanyl in these street drugs. And I'm not just talking about regular people. I'm talking about the government too. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. It's Fuck Fentanyl today. And I do this every month, so the next Fuck Fentanyl will be at the end of the month next month. I definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in and listening. If you get a chance, like I said, just teach your people You know what I'm saying? About the dangers of fentanyl. Get yourself some test strips if you are a person that like to do drugs. Nobody's judging you. Just be safe, please. Be safe. Teach your kids. You know, peer pressure is right. Hey, it's there. It's there. Teach your kids, man. Teach your kids. These teenagers, these young adults, they need to know. They need to know. You teaching them everything, but what they really need to know is that fentanyl is probably in the schools right now too. Please be safe. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I love y'all so much. I will see you guys in the morning for early mornings on the couch. Y'all have a good night. Fuck fentanyl. Whenever you see this, make sure y'all put the middle fingers in the comments. And if you have a story that you would like to share, make sure that you send it to me. We want to keep, if you lost somebody, let's keep their name alive. Let's keep their name alive. Period. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Fuck fentanyl. Fuck it. Fuck it. Put the middle fingers up. Fuck fentanyl. Period. I love you guys. Good night.